Good evening guys, and be welcome again. Today I'll bring you another inbox review by IBG models. This is for a Scammel Pioneer SV1S heavy breakdown tractor. This is a 1/72nd scale model kit and replicates the Scammel Pioneer breakdown tractor. So you have the winch on here and all the things. So let's have a look, and we shall start by the manual. From here for now. Manual, very well detailed. You have all the colors on here, the details. You have Vallejo model hair, attacker, Mr. Robbie color, life color, and AK interactive acrylic colors. You are supplied as well with one set of PE, one set of decals, and one set of masks. So look into the instructions, the usual. You have your screws here, and then the assembly on here. From what I can see from the assembly, is a very well detailed kit. You can see on here, we have the suspension, tanks, engine, radiator, wheels, the rear axle, the winch bits as well. Then we move on to the other bits, the winch bit. The box is made out of PE. In here you have all your chassis with the engine assembled. You have a few rifles that you can add to the cabin, which you have some more PE on here. The suspension is made out of PE as well, some parts of it. Cabin is absolutely spot on from what I can see. Some PE going in for this scale, 1/72nd. I think is an absolutely fantastic kit so far. It's absolutely loaded and jam-packed with small lovely details, but we'll see on the actual sprues later on if these match the expectations or not. As you can see, we are on step 30 on here, 33, and it's coming together absolutely fantastic. As you can see on here, this is the assembled model. All the potential is there for a lovely and magnificent finish. You only have one version, the Scammel Pioneer. First Armored Division from France, May to June 1940. So this is the only version that oh no, you have two versions, sorry. I'm just opening the kit and I'm finding this as I go along with you guys. So you have two versions. One is from May to June 1940. The other one is Eastern Front between 1941 and 1943. So there's loads of details from what I can see here, but we shall take the proof. The proof is on the pudding. Let's get some plastic bags on the table. Let's see. The first bag coming up to the table is this bag with the P's and the decals. Let me open this. Where is my knife? Right, so we have the decals and we have the P. P is absolutely fantastic, and you have your it's not masks, it's windows for the cabin. So P looks absolutely fantastic, nice and crispy details, nothing to fault about it so far. So this looks like a really good one to have. But obviously only when we start building it we'll see how it goes. Decals, they seem nice and thin. They are by Tech Mod. I've built a few already from IVG and the decals were really good, so hope that those ones are not a disappointment. So now we have a few more screws. Let's open it. And see what we have here. So we have parts of the cabin, I would assume. Yeah, you have the inside of the cabin, you have the winch crank, you have the doors. I believe it's the doors, isn't it? It should be the doors. But again, as you can see, nice lovely details, nice lovely rivets. The spring lifts are absolutely detailed and jam-packed. Flash, I barely can see any, and you guys can see the quality of it, and you guys can testify by yourselves. I barely can see any flash on it, if any at all. So which again, for a scale model for this scale, is absolutely brilliant. You have the rods here as well, and usually these rods, they have always the flash on the side. This one has a tiny amount of it, so no even if you guys can see, but there's the little tiniest amount on there. Not deal breaker or any kind of thing. It's absolutely minimal. So yeah, again, lovely crispy details on it. More small details, and on these details, you are expected to see some flash and some defects on the thing. So on in all of these sprue, the only flash I can see is on the spade. Don't know if you guys can see on here. That's the only flash I can see. Apart from that, absolutely an amazing piece of sprue. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's open second bag. So this one's gonna go inside for now. Put it here. Yeah, so far it's not disappointing. Coming up really good. So we have this one now. Let's see. So in this one we have the wheels. I think we have the box. Yeah, we have the arm for the winch, the back of the box, and again, as you guys can see, absolutely amazing detail. You know, just everything nice and crisp. There's a few injector marks, but they are on the inside, so you barely can see them, and once assembled you're not gonna see them at all. So they have been clearly, very wisely concealed on here so that you guys can see. And yeah, look, all this detail on here is absolutely fantastic, you know. It's flabbergasting how much detail for a 1/72 scale kit. You can see on here as well, look, all riveted on all the boards. It's absolutely fantastic, you know. This is the wheels and the guns. As you can see, the guns very well molded, very well detailed for a 1/72 scale. Wheels, all these wheel nuts are on there. The wheels are composed in two parts, so this part will aggregate on here, and then you make a wheel. There's a bit of a seam line on here, on the middle, but again, not a deal breaker. With a small sanding stick, you get that off quite easily, and fairly sorted, fairly quick. So again, not a deal breaker at all. On the other bit, and for me this is the pièce de résistance, is the cable for the tow, for the winch. It's that detailed. Absolutely lovely. The attention to detail, the attention to the to the very minimum detail, that you have a small cable for the winch. So all in all, this is, on my opinion, a must-have. It's a 1/72 scale, as you can see here. Usually 1/72 scales model kits like this one are not very well engineered or detailed or anything like that. But on this case, I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded to it. It's absolutely flabbergasting the amount of details that we have on these little sprues. You know, soon enough I'll be building it, and I will post a build video So if you guys want to see that happening on this channel, please drop a like, drop a subscribe, and because likes help the discoverability of the channel. Subscribe will keep you updated when I go live or when I start or I publish the video about this one. So again, very good kit. Very, I give it a 9 out of 10 for sure. I don't want to go as a 10 out of 10, but a solid, a very, very, very solid 9 out of 10. So guys, if you think that this review was useful and you guys are happy with it, please drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. If you think that there's room for improvement, again, drop a comment below and let me know. Always happy to have new suggestions from you guys. Thank you ever so much for watching, and see you soon with another inbox review.